What is up, YouTube? I am Cosmic Fro, and today I am back with another Mortal Kombat 1 video for you guys today, talking about the beta that just went on this weekend. It's been a while since I posted a video, but I was in the lair. You know, I couldn't escape this beta and was addicted. You know, the entirety of its lifetime, right? So I was playing the beta, and that's what this video is going to be about. We're going to talk about the beta, my impressions, and it's just going to be one take, just me talking about what I enjoyed and my experience playing Mortal Kombat 1 for the first time. You know, what I liked and what I didn't like, things, you know, that I loved. I don't think there was really anything I disliked, you know. The way they managed the meter system in this game, you know, you get punished if you mess up in this game. You know, you don't automatically regenerate defensive bar. You have if you have a full stick of butter and you're getting hit, you're gonna die. You got to use that full stick of butter for the breaker, right? So I thought the meter system was really well handled. Yet everything builds meter really fast, but it's well balanced, and it just makes the game feel really nice with combos and defense. You know, all in one. So that was, you know, just meter, you know, alone. I really enjoy that, you know, we don't have the automatic bar just refilling, and that we have to earn the bar. We have to play neutral, play well, and you know, get rewarded, or, you know, vice versa for our gameplay. Now, I played Sub-Zero for the most part. I played some Johnny Cage. I didn't really get to play Li Mei, Liu Kang, or Katana, but I did get to fight a lot of them. And from what I could tell, like, a lot of the characters are broken in this game. You have, like, a lot of, you know, just different things. I sort of tweeted this out, talking about the cameo system, but when I was playing Sub, I originally started with Sonya, and, you know, was playing sort of like what I saw from Combat, you know, just trying to replicate that a little bit, put my spin on it, and see how I did with Sonya, right? And I had a lot of success with Sonya, but, you know, I wanted to try some other stuff, so I went to Kano. And you know, the playstyle, like, Sub-Zero is his own character, right? But when you use the two different cameos, it's like you're playing two different characters. You know, your strategy completely changes. The way you play, you know, spacing wise, is actually different. You know, so we only had 6 characters and 4 cameos in the beta. But in all reality, we more like we had, you know, 24 characters, it felt like, you know, with how deep the system was. It was kind of like, I saw Poseidon tweet this out. It was kind of overwhelming at first, right? But, you know, I'm sure as Poseidon played more and as many others played, you know, we sort of understood, oh, this game is actually, you know, a real, like, a crazy fighting game. And it really is. It goes deep. It goes deep, guys. So I was really pleased with how the system, like, playing it for the first time, experiencing the creativity that the system had to offer was incredible. All of the punches that Sub-Zero had in particular felt really weighty, meaty when they hit. It felt really good, just playing the game. You know, it just felt way better than Mortal Kombat 11. You know, it's a faster game. When you first pick up Mortal Kombat 1 and start playing it, it's going to feel slow. It's going to feel like 11, right? Because you're playing the neutral game. You're not really using your assist at first. But once you're up close and personal, once you land the hit and start getting the train rolling, it's like a steamroll, right? You gotta keep it going, and if the opponent manages to stop you, got to play that smart neutral game. So it's like a mix. It's its own thing, really. You gotta pace yourself differently. Another thing I noticed is that the jumps are really floaty in this game. So the jump attacks aren't strong at all. Like, even jump threes, you know, I was able to anti-air jump threes pretty consistently with Sub-Zero, just stand one. And it was amazing just being able to reliably anti-air. The jumps, they're super floaty and they travel further. So I don't know if dashing directs this. I should have maybe played around more with it, but I'm not sure if dashing affects the speed or the distance of your jump. But you know, they didn't feel good. The jumps didn't feel good. You really had to, if you wanted to do like a jump in combo, a lot of people would mess up because it kind of went too far, so you kind of have to back up, take your time to do a jump in combo on a confirm, you know, but, it's a very different game system wise. Your down one isn't your go-to check. If you down one, you're going to get punished with their down one and then they get pressure. So, you have to think about, do I want to duck and then do 1-2? Do I want to, just throw out of, their unsafe, down one check? There's a lot of different ways to think about your options in this game. And that's just very, very surface level, right? We haven't even seen the rest of the roster or the rest of the cameos. In my experience with Sub-Zero, let's just talk about Sonya in particular. I think Sonya is a really strong cameo for controlling the sky. If you want to just play a zoning, if your character is really strong at zoning on the ground, kind of keeping them out, and you want to cover that air if they want to jump in, you can have Sonya like preemptively in the air while you're doing your projectiles on the ground, and it's really strong. I didn't really use Sonya for the projectile or the side switch, but I'm sure there's some utility with the side switch, right? You're in the corner, you land a hit, and Sonya, if she's active, you can side switch to get them in the corner. So it was really fun. Sub-Zero being able to freeze multiple times in one combo was so satisfying. I can't even describe the feeling. It was so crazy. Just freezing over and over, and then you have Frost cameo able to freeze again. You're just lots of ice on the screen. It was just super, super cool looking. And Sub-Zero with Sonya, one of the safest characters because of that ice clone. Ice clone very, very strong. And with Sonya sort of covering the skies, if they want to jump over ice clone, they can't really. Or you have your stand one anti-air. You can kind of time your ice clone with your corner pressure, so you always have ice clone. You can do this with Kano really well. Kano's knives and ball just complement your pressure really well. And these are just two different cameos, guys. Like, it really is overwhelming at first, but once you really dig into it, you're going to have to play a lot of games. You're going to have to lab. I can't wait for the practice mode because all we had was, repetition, right? We could only practice with repetition, and, we got this good with just being able to play online. I can only imagine what the combos are going to look like once the lab drops. My God, I could go on and on about the positives of the game. Johnny Cage is insane. Johnny is like a glass cannon, right? He doesn't have a projectile or like anything strong, but like once he's in there, he is like the strongest character, like he's in your face. If you can activate the fame, right? If you can activate the star, it's broken. You can shadow kick into, if you land the shadow kick, you can continue a combo in the corner. Like, I don't know, guys. It's so cool. They sped up the throw animations. Really happy with that. If we want to, I don't think I covered movement, but yeah, it feels sluggish at first, but it really is, fast. Like if you played Mortal Kombat 11, you know that the movement speed on some of the characters can get pretty fast. With say Rain and some of those characters. I would say the movement's more akin to that. It feels very, like you're sliding across the screen pretty quick. And, that with all of your fast buttons, the high damage, like you're going to be really careful when you have no bar because you're going to blow up for it, and that fast sort of neutral game that you can play with this movement now is, it's so awesome. Yeah, the only thing I had a gripe with, okay, and this made me go and buy a $200 Victrix, right? I had to go get a new controller, and I think this was the sentiment with a lot of people, is that the PlayStation 5, in particular, for Xbox players, you guys are fine, right? The Xbox controller is king, as they say, but the PlayStation controller just wasn't it for this beta. I think Sony really has to do something about the controller situation because, I was doing back forward inputs and jumping like 50% of the time, right? And it was really frustrating, just not being able to get my inputs right with the PlayStation controller. But other than that, like, I really don't have a negative for Mortal Kombat 1. I think I'm going to say this in all seriousness. I'm not hyping myself up here. I really put some thought into this, and I think Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be the most iconic and probably the best Mortal Kombat game of all time come launch. We only had this much, and I had more fun, playing with these characters, this one character, these 6 characters, and the cameos, than the entirety of Mortal Kombat 11. And so I definitely will not be going back to play 11. I don't know, guys. Like, I think it's going to be the best Mortal Kombat game of all time. Kids are going to grow up talking about this. I got the feeling like they really made a game. Like, you remember playing, the GameCube back in the day, or, you're playing the OG Mortal Kombat, the arcadey feeling, crazy broken stuff that would be in games back then, right? That's what this game feels like. It feels like it's a game. They're not trying to make it balanced. They're not trying to just cater to a one specific audience. They're hitting all of the bars here. Visually, it's gonna look good for the casuals, and competitively, it is so freaking crazy. And that's just a really good thing. So I'm so looking forward to the future of this game. For anybody that didn't get to play the beta, my friends Ghost and Dylan. I hope you guys do get to play the game at some point, will play the game. You guys will play the game. I'm just so excited for everybody to finally play what I had an opportunity to play this weekend. I'm at a loss for words, really. Like, the beta just ended, 2 hours ago. I was really just sinking it in, thinking about it, and I just can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna get a reveal tomorrow for we don't know what the reveal is going to be. It's going to be Gamescom, so I'm really looking forward to that. You can expect me to cover that, but guys, let's go full steam. 1 month. Thank you guys for the support on all of the videos. I am going to be streaming, live on YouTube once the game launches, but I'll be doing a story walkthrough for the game on the channel, so stay tuned for that. 500 subs by the time the game launches. Let's do it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.